Let me show you a little something about money that Jesus taught us here. This is something that I've worked on, am working on, and I'm discovering and learning these things as well. So I want to teach them to you when I learn them. It helps me, and I think it's going to help you. There's this thing that we do, especially those of us, we'd probably consider yourself a high performer. If you're watching this, you're driven by progress, you want to advance, you want to grow, you want increase, all those different things. And I believe that that is good. I believe that a kingdom, we're part of God's kingdom. We are here to expand God's kingdom. And that's what kingdoms do. They expand. Let's help God do that. So that's in us. We don't want to be average. God made us his highest form of creation. We want to crush it. And that's good. When it comes to money, when it comes to cars and the stuff and the houses, look, I get it. I like all that stuff. We drive the luxury fancy cars because I like them. We live in big, nice houses and nice neighborhoods because we like them. That's what we want. And that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. Isaiah 119 says, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the best of the land. Psalms 37:4 says, if you delight yourself in the Lord, he'll give you the desires of your heart. Listen to the conditions. If you're willing and obedient, you will eat the best of the land. If you don't have the best of the land, maybe there's an area you need to look and check and say, God, am I being willing? Am I being obedient? Have I done everything you've instructed me to do? Second, if you delight yourself in the Lord, he'll give you the desires of your heart. One translation says he'll give you the desires and secret petitions of your heart. Well, maybe you haven't been delighting yourself in the Lord. Maybe you haven't been getting in the Word. Maybe it's not exciting to you and it's not a delight. Maybe talking about his word and going to church and being involved in tithing and giving and sowing and helping and volunteering and being plugged in and planted. Maybe you're not doing those things. You're not truly delighting yourself in the Lord. Well, maybe that's why you don't have the desires and secret petitions of your heart. That's important for where we're going here. If you're new to the channel, let's just knock this out real quick. My name is Travis Peters. This is the Increase Life. We teach Christians how to live a life of increase and purpose. I don't want you broke. I don't want you sick. I don't want you living paycheck to paycheck. I want you becoming all that God created you to be. I want you to eat and have the best of the land. I want you to make God look good. I want you to get in your thing and live fulfilled. I want you to make a ton of money because I want you to help a ton of people. All right? Let's just learn how to activate God's promises for increase in the Bible. Let's just do what he says to do, and we can live these amazing lives where we help a lot of people, make a major impact, and honor God and make him look good at the same time. Now let's look at Hebrews 13:5 for a second here. And it says this, let your character, your moral essence, your inner nature, this is the Amplified Bible, let it be free from the love of money. Shun greed. Be financially ethical. Being content with what you have. Now, this is where I had a problem. This is where I was getting stuck. Let's keep going, though. Be content with what you have. For he has said, I will never, under any circumstances, desert you, nor give you up, nor leave you without support, nor will I in any degree leave you helpless. Nor will I forsake you or let you down or relax my hold on you, assuredly not. Whew, man. Verse 6, so we can take comfort and are encouraged and confidently say, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What will man do to me? Oh, that's so good. Going back up to verse Hebrews 13:5. It's interesting, right? Let's look at it in the Passion Translation. It says, don't be obsessed with money, but live content with what you have, for you always have God's presence. For hasn't he promised you, I will never leave you, never. I will never loosen my grip on your life. The Message says, don't be obsessed with getting more material things. Be relaxed with what you have. God has assured us, I'll never let you down. I'll never walk off and leave you. we can boldly quote, God is there, ready to help. I'm fearless no matter what. Who or what can get to me? I think that the reason it is quoting how it's quoting it is a lot of us are driven by money, and we think about it all the time. We got our mind on our money and our money on our mind. No, that's not good. That's not okay. The reason, well, there's a lot of reasons, but the reason is when our mind is on our money, when our mind is focused on money, we start to take orders from money. Remember Matthew 6:24? Jesus said, you can't serve God and mammon. Well, mammon is anything that is trusted in other than God. And we'll do this on accident. We don't mean to do it. Sometimes we'll even do it, us fellows will do it in the sake of being a good provider for our household. Man, we'll uproot our families from their churches and their families and their friends and their schools and their life just to go make $10 more an hour in a city across the country. Something stupid like that. Well, what's happening is we're becoming obsessed with these things. It says, let your moral character be free from the love of money. All that means, guys, you might say, I don't love money. Well, love just means to prefer it, to put it first place. God says, I want you here, but a job opportunity says move there. You prayed to God a year ago and he said, get into this church is where I need your family planted. And then a good opportunity came along and you said, oh, it must be God. So I'm going to go move across the country. I'm going to get out of the church he told me to be in. My wife was serving. My kids are plugged in. My kids are thriving and flourishing and all their friends. But this is a good opportunity to make 6 figures over here. No, guys, that's dumb. You can make 6 figures from anywhere. Like, do you not know who your God is? But it goes on and it says, let your character, your moral essence, your inner nature be free from loving money. Be content with what you have. This was the hard part for me. And here's why. I used to have an incorrect definition of content. I'd say, I want to be content. I'm happy with what I've got, but I'm not satisfied. I want more. And that's okay to a degree. But if we keep focusing on that, what we do is we focus on what we don't have. We focus on what we call the gap. It's from where you are to where you want to be. When you focus there, it does not end well. That's where discouragement lives. That's where being dismayed lives. That's where hopelessness begins to breed. Being content with what you have. God, I'm thankful for this car, but I'm excited about the next one too. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not even frustrated. I'm thankful. You might be in a house that's too small. God, thank you. Thank you for providing this house for us. But God, I'm super excited for the next one. The next one's going to have 6 bedrooms, 2 offices, a big yard. Oh, we're going to be able to host people. We're going to be able to have people stay the night. We're going to be able to have parties and small groups and Bible studies. Oh man, it's going to be awesome. Thank you, Lord, for that. Maybe you're in a spot now. It's like, I'm going to make Bible studies happen at my house anyway, even though it's cozy. We're going to do it anyway. We're still going to have people over. And when we get our next home, we're going to be able to have more people. It's going to be awesome. I looked up some definitions here of content versus satisfied. I think this is interesting. Contentment, as described in the Bible, is a state of being satisfied with what one has, regardless of external circumstances. It involves an inner peace and satisfaction that comes from trusting in God's provision and being grateful for his blessings. Philippians 4:11 and 12 illustrates this. Not that I was ever in need, for I have learned how to be content with whatever I have. I know how to live on almost nothing or with everything. I have learned the secret of living in every situation, whether it is with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or little. Paul's saying, I'm happy no matter what. It is good. Man, we're living for God. Man, life is good, but you got a little, got a lot. It's all good, baby. And that's okay. That's how we need to live. We need to live from that space, from that state. You can also believe God for more. Because we know, like Psalms 115:14, God says, may the Lord your God increase you more and more, you and your children. So more and more, it's perpetual. We learn about all the blessings in Deuteronomy 6, 7, and 8, and 28. And it talks about multiplying your gold, your silver, your cattle, your herds, your flock, your family, your employees, your household. It talks about all those things being multiplied. It talks about God prospering you, all that stuff. And that's great. But I'm happy right now, too. I'm going to be happy later also. And I'm happy right now, too. The word satisfied, it goes on to say, refers to more of the literal physical fulfillment of a desire or need. While contentment can exist independently of what's going on, external circumstances, satisfaction is more closely tied to the circumstance. You see what I'm saying? That's very interesting. Satisfaction can often be temporary and not necessarily leading to lasting contentment. So that's why contentment is so important. He goes on to say, hey, be content with what you have. Be happy right now. I'll never leave you under any circumstance. I won't desert you. I won't give you up. I won't leave you without support. I won't in any degree leave you helpless. I won't let you down. I won't forsake you. I won't relax my hold on you. Assuredly not. So we take comfort. We're encouraged and confidently say, the Lord is my helper. I won't be afraid of anything. And don't be obsessed with money. Don't be obsessed with making more money. Don't be obsessed with material things. Don't be obsessed with this stuff. Those things are fine. Don't be obsessed with them. Those things are great. I like them. I enjoy them. My family and I enjoy luxuries and nice things. We're willing and obedient. We can eat the best of the land. So can you. That's great. But I'm not obsessed with them. They're not my driving force. I don't do all of this work that I do for you guys. I don't do it to have a nice car. I do it because God's called me to do it. I love it. I enjoy it. It's my work that He's given me. That's why I do it. That's the why behind all this. A perk, a side benefit, could be nice things come your way. That's different. It's not making the stuff the target or the goal or the aim. Doing what God called you to do, following your instructions, obeying, being willing and obedient. That's the goal. That's the aim. Bonus, you eat the best of the land when you do that. It's a great way to live. Let's look at one more scripture. There's others that talk about this. Let's find 1 Timothy. You going the right way here? Let's go to 1 Timothy 6:6. Godliness actually is a source of great gain when accompanied by contentment. That contentment, which comes from a sense of inner confidence based on the sufficiency of God. So what it's saying is, you and I we're hungry for increase, progress, advancement, or gain. But he's telling us here, you being godly, godliness, behaving like Him, acting like Him, thinking like Him, getting in His word, being a godly person, accompanied with contentment is great gain. One translation says, it is indeed quite profitable. Godliness mixed with contentment is indeed quite profitable. That contentment which comes from a sense of inner confidence based on the sufficiency of God. That's just going back to Hebrews 13:5, where it's saying like, hey, be content with what you have. God's got you. God has you. He's your helper. Don't be afraid. He won't leave you nor forsake you nor abandon you. God has you. Don't be obsessed with money. Don't be obsessed with getting more material things. Be content with what you have. Let God add those things to you. Matthew 6:33. Let Him add that stuff to you. He will. 2 Corinthians 9:8 says He is making all grace, favor, and earthly blessing come to you in abundance. It's coming to you. Okay, awesome. He's adding the things. Man, I'm willing, I'm obedient. I eat the best of the land. This is a cool way to live. It will keep you happy. It will keep you in a good spot. It will keep you fired up. It will keep you from being depressed, down, discouraged. If we don't do it this way, if we're not content, we're always looking at what we don't have, and that just puts us in a bad spot. Man, I was going to read you 1 Timothy 6:6 in another translation real quick. True godliness with contentment is itself great wealth. So again, contentment does not mean you just sit back on what you have and don't try anything. You don't do anything. You just you lose all ambition. No, that's not what it's saying. I'm happy right now, no matter what's going on around me. That's contentment. I'm happy right now, no matter what car I drive, no matter where I live or what kind of house or what size of house I have. I'm happy right now, no matter what brand of clothes I wear. I'm happy right now. That plus godliness is great gain. It is okay to want and desire the next level of life. That's awesome. But I'm happy right now. I'm not mad, sad, frustrated. And when I get that, I'll be happy. No, that's incorrect. I'm happy right now. I'm on assignment. I'm being obedient. I'm loving God. I'm enjoying life. God is so good. My source and my provider. He's my paycheck writer. I trust him. I'm on assignment. Let's go, baby. I'm having a blast. I'm going to let him add those things. Ooh, I like that car over there, God. That's a nice car. But that Mercedes. Yeah, okay. But the BMW, whatever. Man, God, I really like that gated neighborhood over there. That neighborhood is awesome, dude. God, I'm just saying it would be awesome. I could see my family living there. That'd be great. That's not being ungrateful. That's not being even discontent. I'm happy with the house I'm in. Before we got into this one, we lived in it was 1,451 square feet. And man, we were happy there. We enjoyed it. It was great. We still hosted people. It was tiny. It was cozy. But man, there's some love in that house. There was peace in that house. People come to the house, they didn't want to leave. It was awesome. It was a great home. I was content. But I also wanted to get into this house in this neighborhood. And that's okay. And God gave me the desires of my heart. He added these things to me. I was willing. I was obedient. I was godly. I was content. And I experienced great gain. And so will you. Man, I hope this blessed you. If it did, would you hit that like button? Would you subscribe to the channel? It helps me. It helps my family. It allows us to keep doing this. And it causes YouTube to push this out to more Christians so they can experience this message of increase as well. There's a link in the description below. If you'd like to join Team Increase, you can partner with us. We can help I want to reach 1 million Christians with this message. You can help join in with that. If you do, we're going to give you access to bonus content. We've got a private community where you get to hang out with me. We got coaching opportunities. We got merch and books, courses, and curriculum that we will give you free access to if you partner with us and join Team Increase. Check the links in the description below. It would mean a lot to me. Love you guys. I will see you in the next one.